What's going on, guys? This is GZ. Welcome to my channel. So it's been almost 3 weeks that the new content is out, which is Tower Rift, Oblivion, Pillar, Hellslayer, Bounty, and players are already quitting on that. The reason being is it is hard. Also, it is not rewarding, meaning all of us have to put a lot of effort into this mode, find time to play this, get the terror essence, and at the end the rewards are too bad that they are not usable. So I stumbled upon one of the posts here which I actually pretty much agree with. Also, I wrote my feedback to developers, which I will be sharing with you guys as well. It is quite pretty similar actually, but this post here I actually agree with some of the points here. It is from capable AD4025 saying it's tedious and unrewarding compared to even normal farming. Ran 4 back-to-back rift 2 hours and got nothing remotely useful. This is true. You won't get anything. Even how much, it doesn't matter how much time you are going to put into that, it's just bad. Including the Oblivion Spires from the 3 Essence, this game mode is meaningless for those with rank 30 gear except to add to our piles of scraps. Agree. Many share this sentiment as no one in my warband is bothering to cap 10 rifts this week. 3 weeks into this update is already dying. So this here I actually agree with. Similar to Diablo 4, let us submit 800 1000 fragment at once to unlock a most epic spire with better reward. What he meant that in Diablo 4 there is a mode called Helltide. It happens every hour or two, I think, I'm not sure. And in that time the monster type changes in the open world of Diablo 4, and you can farm that area. The monster will be different and much harder, and they are going to drop similar thing to the Stygian fragment, but there in Diablo 4 there are chests which you can find which will cost those material to open, and the more material you gather the higher chance you have to open the bigger chest which will have more rewards. And something like this I think we can agree with, or I would say keep the Spire the way it is, but bring those chess mechanic system as well in the world of Terror Rifts, where when we have like our extra Stygian fragments, then we can use those to open either chests or we can just interact with the spire. It would be a player preference what he wants to do with his Stygian fragments. That would be the best way to enjoy it, and find chests, interact with the Stygian tower fragment to open that would be awesome in my opinion, which would guarantee drops for legendary. That would be really cool. Then the second advice here is chance of terror essence drop should be way higher with the weekly cap. We can get up to 10 and it should be guaranteed in my opinion, and 10 is not enough. Oblivion Spire and Demon Slayer bounties should have chance to drop Terror Essence. Well, they require Terror Essence to open, so I don't think they are going to change that. Legendary should be guaranteed 1 skill bonus plus 1 magic affixes. Chance are the skills bonus isn't the one you won't need, so without magic effects is most likely trash. Killing monsters should give XP, monster essence, and gold. Yeah, that is true. It should be, there should be more XP because the monster health is really high. But anyways, let me show you what I wrote to developers. So this is something which I end up writing to developer that you guys can see on the screen. I am just going to read it for you. A quick review on internal gear and overall on everything. After playing it constantly, this is what I think and how I feel about the content. Despite of changes for Tower Rifts, rewards are underwhelming and most time it feels like a waste of time doing it, especially when we have to put extra time and effort into playing this new mode for new Eternal Gear. Gear drop is just bad. Combat rating is constantly changing. Hardcore players can farm over 30 to 40 legendaries per day playing all day during open world farm, and compared to that, drop rate of Eternal Gear is very limited and bad, which indicate that finding the right or useful piece is close to impossible. Tariffs should be available 24/7, opening after each half an hour so player can play in their own comfortable time. Minimum gear stats should be higher for Eternal Gear as finding them is hard and not fun. They should always come with 2 stats minimum. That is my suggestion there, but you guys can let me know. Oblivion pillars and bounties should have almost guaranteed chance of dropping Eternal Gear as we can only get 10 terror essence per week. Then I wrote the inside note which I have a habit of explaining my points there. In current state, Eternal Gear and all its content is a huge mess and nobody is happy with it. It is very hard for free to play players or beginners or players those whom don't have much idea about making better builds and stats. It is essential that this mode should feel rewarding as it is made to set a benchmark of hardest content inside Diablo Immortal and should be the most rewarding one. It has been only 3 weeks and players are already calling a quit on this mode as it is not rewarding and hard. With current rewards, it would be foolish to expect players to continue grinding these mode and reward with each inferno difficulty and every week. So there goes. So quite similar, and if you guys have any ideas, drop in the video comment and I will look at them and maybe write some more feedback to developer. But yeah, this is a huge issue and I can see that on Reddit as well, and also already wrote my feedback there. But anyways, this is it for the video and I will see you guys in my next one. Do let me know what are your thoughts on this and I'll see you guys in the next one.